There are 5 ugly truths every streamer and creator needs to hear in order to grow. And at least one of these will piss you off today. But when you take a second to breathe and actually take on board what I'm saying, it could save you days, it could save you weeks, or even months of wasting your time and never seeing any growth. But LJ, you don't get it. I have work, I have school, I have a family, chores. I don't have the resources. I make content using only my Xbox. What do I do to grow with all of that? Hey, I get it, mate. That sounds honestly really tough. And while I understand, viewers don't give a shit. YouTube's algorithm doesn't care. Twitch's categories aren't going to put you in the top despite only having 4 viewers because you have a full-time job. Look, I appreciate the difficulty. I have shared the fact that I ruined my life working 3 jobs while never seeing my friends or family, streaming 5 times a week for 5 hours every time, making a video every week just to make this somewhat sustainable. I didn't start out with all of this that you can see. I started with absolute crap too. I come from literal poverty. But I did all of this because the second best advice I was ever given by a larger creator was, your excuses do not matter in content creation. The only thing that matters is how good the content is. So next time you find yourself saying all the reasons why you can't make it work, you need to catch yourself, stop, and think instead about what you can do right now, what you have control over. Because not only do our excuses not matter, but we don't matter at all. And if we don't matter, then the best piece of advice I was given really is a hard truth you need to hear. And that's, well there, hate to break up Eljay roasting you and himself, but a hard truth is you really need to hear about our sponsor, Own.tv, and this giveaway we are currently doing with them. Look guys, there is too much to do. Literally, content creation is 12 jobs in a trench coat. So stop trying to do it all alone. Head over to Own.tv with the link in the description and grab one of their fully animated overlays that can be installed with just a single click. But wait, while you're over there, if you pick out an overlay, emote pack, sub badge pack, whatever you want, and then come back here and comment hashtag owned giveaway, your stream name and platform so I can contact you, and the name of the thing you want to buy, then you could win one of 15 vouchers that we are giving away today. Thanks to Own for supporting the channel, couldn't do it without them. Now, the best piece of advice I was ever told, well, that has to be your ideas suck. Which that one really hurt me because I honestly thought I was important when I was younger. I thought if I went live, played games, and edited a haha funny montage, people would watch it and enjoy it. But no, they don't. Content creation, whether it's streams, videos, or shorts, doesn't really matter, has evolved so much further than kids in their bedroom sharing videos. You're not competing against kids in their bedroom sharing videos. You're competing against Mr. Beast recreating Squid Game. You're competing against Pointy Crow beating Zelda with only raw meat. You're competing against Connor Dog, who is cycling across Japan for 9 days straight to raise over $500,000. A video montage of you dying in a game isn't interesting enough to get people to click that instead of someone doing it bigger, better, and more engagingly. You need to spend far more time thinking about your content ideas and what's gonna make you stand out. But the thing is, even if you step back and think up amazing ideas, you're probably going to suck at actually doing them. You're probably going to overthink every step of the way, take ages to do it. You're probably never actually going to make them in general because your motivation is awful. Seriously, these days, every time someone says to me, how do I grow? I ask, why do you want to grow? And they reply, so I can make content. And then I say, you can make content now. And they go, no, but I want to be paid to do it. And I say, then make better content. And then they just never make content. Because most people don't actually want to make content. They don't want to make good streams and videos. Most don't want to be creative. They don't feel rewarded by making videos or awesome stream ideas. Their motivation comes from a place of wanting fame, money, and adoration. Therefore, they just never actually do anything. They never make anything, they never grow, they never see success. They never put the effort in because they won't see fame, money, or adoration for weeks, months, or even years until hundreds of hours of work have been put in first without any return. Instead, they'll do the bare minimum while making excuses about how they could grow if only they were a woman or if only Twitch wasn't so mean to them. But the truth is, platforms aren't holding you back from growing. And if you think they are, then you're fooling yourself. Look at YouTube, for example. YouTube is a meritocracy, meaning growth on this platform is based on merit. You make amazing things, you build merit, you stack it up, hold it and hoard it, and eventually you look back and see you've built an amazing channel of videos. These videos are satisfying and engaging, and they will reward you for all of that hard work. And if you aren't growing, it's likely you need to work harder to improve with every single video. You're just not at a place yet where you are making things that are good enough to gain merit. You can get there, but it takes a long time, and it is absolutely brutal. And if you think Twitch is holding you back, but you're still streaming there, then spoiler, you're holding yourself back. If you can actively say, X platform is holding me back, then you understand that platform has issues. You understand Twitch has problems, and you should be smart enough to stop using that platform for now and instead focus on TikToks, Shorts, and YouTube videos. Because those three platforms allow growth based on quality content that satisfies a viewer. If you complain about Twitch, and yet you're still streaming on Twitch and doing nothing else, then you need to stop complaining. You don't get to have it both ways. And honestly, let's be real here, guys. If you're not growing, do something different. If you're sat there day in and day out, never seeing any growth, well, what are you doing? If you're not constantly trying to learn new things, improve, and absorb information to make yourself a better content creator, then what are you doing? If you aren't actually applying these things that I talk about every single week, then what are you doing? If you're just going to watch this video and then do nothing with the information, then why are you here? If you're just going to keep streaming daily without a plan, without a discovery strategy, then what are your goals? If you're doing it for fun and don't want viewers, that's totally fine. Live your life. But if you want to grow, then you need to be putting out content that is every week better than the last. More discoverable content on more platforms, learning how to edit better, learning how to write engaging hooks for videos, or come up with better stream ideas. Because doing that will mean that you can watch this video in full and not get pissed off when I tell you that your excuses don't matter, your ideas suck, your motivation is awful, and the platforms aren't holding you back because you just need to be better. And I can say all of that because I have shown you guys that I always take my own advice. Like how in this video, I spent 7 days mastering the 7 most important skills in content creation. Click this and watch the hours I spend daily just to try and keep up with my dream job. Sorry if this was harsh. I have tried the super supportive approach for 3 years. Figured this might hit home harder. It certainly made me more motivated. I'll see you guys next week, and I'll be in a different studio because this is the last time you'll see this one. Bye, guys.